Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PSN review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Burn Zombie Burn, which if you've never played it before, it's basically an arcade game. It's a high score beater, but there's also some challenges. I'll get into that a little bit later though. At the start you've got single player, multiplayer, there's co-op and versus. Versus is whoever gets the most points. It's not a case of you kill each other unfortunately, and it's only 2 player, both modes that is. Rewards as usual, scoreboard usual, options like sound effects and stuff. Reference shows you the controls, which can't be changed unfortunately. Get onto that a bit later why they're awkward though. Shows you some of the cool weapons you've got, like an Uzi, Gatling gun, lawnmower, chainsaw, even a dance gun that makes the zombies do a certain famous zombie dance. Then shows you different types of zombies, shows you the power-ups, so there you can see you can get like a rampage thing, which is pretty cool. Time bonuses, defense, health, ammo, which is just like, because all guns have ammo with the exception of the pistol, speed upgrades, stuff like that. So anyway, single player, arcade mode, challenges and tutorial. Tutorial, that's basically a tutorial. Arcade mode, you've got 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4 level, 5 level, 6 level. And the whole point is you have to beat the score, like the minimum score requirements on a level to unlock the next level. And it tells you that in the top right corner. So I'll start on the first level, but you've got free player mode, timed mode and defend Daisy mode. So just going on free play for now, which the whole point is run around killing a lot of zombies. There's a lot of old school stuff with this. For one, it's a similar game to like Smash TV and Robotron. The only problem is it doesn't have a proper control setup like Smash TV and Robotron. You don't use the right analog to aim and fire. Instead, you're pretty much walking around with the left analog. You fire whatever direction you're facing. The best and closest thing you can get to the dual analog system is holding down the L1 button as well. Auto aims onto the enemy it thinks you should be aiming at, which still means that it's bloody awkward when you're having to aim up specific things like, well, gas canisters to blow them up and that. So controls aren't perfect at all. It also is quite awkward to drop the TNTs and that when you get them, because you're too busy holding 2 buttons and an analog, and then you're trying to drop the TNTs and blow up the TNTs because you can manually detonate them or leave them to detonate. There's just it's all little stuff, but it does turn out that it's going to get you killed once or twice because it's bloody irritating. So a simple update should hopefully fix this, so let's see it coming hopefully. The whole point is, as I say, you run around, killing some zombies and getting a high score. As I say, top right corner brings up what you've got to aim for, so 250, you get the bronze medal. The co-op is completely useless on the game. There's no reason for it to be there other than fun. And I know that sounds stupid, but basically you can't unlock the other levels on the co-op. There's no, they didn't even just like, couldn't even just double up the high score or something. I'd have understood that if for 2 people you had to get 500,000 for the minimum requirement and then you'd unlock the next level, but instead you just get the levels after you've unlocked them on single player, and the game is a lot more fun on co-op. So it's the type of thing that, are you going to want to play it on single player for so long, unlocking all this stuff, to then play it on co-op, where it's just another one of them annoyances. The game could have been pretty much like a 9, 10 out of 10 game with just little fixes here and there. So again, it's the type of thing that I'd like to see coming in an update. But rather than just complaining about all the bad things, I'll mention some of the good. This is one of the challenges where the whole point is it's an explosive zombie head here, and you basically have to chuck that into the zombies, blow it up, and kill some of the enemies. That's one of the challenges. There's some of the challenges where you're like on a minefield, which is pretty cool because you have to avoid the mines, and where the zombies are faster. One of the things you can do to make the zombies faster though is you've got a flamethrower. You do that, it slowly kills the zombies, but it makes them more aggressive, a lot faster, so it's one of them things that use it at your own caution, because obviously the fire spreads, which is why there's a switch on the level as well to activate rain, and it's supposed to put the fire out, but it does very little to be fair. The best thing to use the rain for is when you've got the electric gun, which is another one of the challenges where it's raining and you've got an electric gun and you've got to fry a hell of a lot of zombies. So I'm just going to cut into the co-op mode now, and I will show off the Daisy thing as well, just to show you what you're doing with the defend Daisy. So here we go then, this is the defend Daisy mode. As you can see, Daisy's over there in the car, she's got her own health meter in the middle of the screen now, and you've got to defend Daisy. Going back to the old school themes in the game, there's for example one part where the characters say, I'm going to burn some zombies and chew bubblegum and I'm all out of gum. Which any Duke Nukem fan out there knows right away what that's been stolen from. Only there's a slight difference with Duke Nukem, it's I'm gonna kick a little ass and chew some bubblegum. Anyway, there's and just going back to the bugs as well, sometimes when you pause the game you'll lose the sound effects, meaning you have to pause the game again and hope that the sound effects come back. If not, you're going to be quitting. So again, little things that an update would fix. So anyway, pretty much running out of things to say now, so I've just gone into another level just to show you that off. I've decided to go on to the versus mode because hey, I might as well while I shut up and let you listen to some of the music. So anyway then, that was a bit of the music, and now on to the final things I've got to mention. There's different zombie types. There's things like ones that explode, and there's ballerina type ones. And when you actually end the game, it comes up how well you've done with a weapon, and like how well you've been doing with the weapons and that, and how many zombies of certain types you killed, and just things like that. So that's pretty cool for stat freaks and that, like myself. And the only other thing I'd mention is, just to avoid getting in trouble, when I said stolen, I didn't mean that they'd actually stole it. I just meant it in a case of it's the type of thing where it's obvious that that's what they're trying to do an homage to. So, sorry for that. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.